Hey everybody, James here from Fish Room Fever, and today we're going to be unboxing and checking out a neat little LED aquarium light from Hygger. But before we do that, I wanted to address that little box that probably popped up somewhere in that corner that said includes paid promotion. So from time to time, we do get emails offering to send us products in exchange for doing a video. Most of the time I don't take companies up on that offer, and there are several reasons, but the biggest reason comes down to value for you all. Value for the viewer. This is one of those cases that I looked into the product and the company and saw that there was some value for you all, especially because they were offering 15% off all orders using a promo code or discount code FishRoomFever, and there's free shipping on all items, on all orders on the website. So I looked at that, good products, good pricing, free shipping, and 15% off, and figured that was something that would be good to pass along to you all. That being said, I did get a free light in exchange for doing this video, so that way I could unbox it and show you all the light and have the product on hand, so I needed to disclose that to you. Other than that, it's enough of the legal stuff. Hopefully YouTube and the FTC are happy now. Let's go check out the light. On with the video, because I'm ready to check this thing out. Let's see what's in the box. Alright. Put that right there. And that should be our power source. And it is. Alright. Let's see what length cord this has on it. I'm sure the specifications are in the book, but we haven't gotten that far yet, right? It does have a decent length cord to it. Looks good. That should work. Guess your standard, if you will, your average. I'll get an exact measurement for that at some point, or check out the manual for it. User manual, of course, for the HG918. We've got some mounting legs here. This is what I thought was cool, though. Styrofoam out of the way. Now this light, part of the reason that I agreed to it is because I can actually use this light. I've got an 18 by 18 by 18 cube rimless tank that I'm going to be putting up, which is what this light's going to go onto. It has these awesome plastic feet right here that will mount, or that will sit right on top of that glass, so that'll be perfect for that. It does have the option though that you can, see if we can do this live, you can slide this out and you can slide these in to give you a little bit more extension, a little bit more length. We're going to be using those plastic feet though. Now I won't be showing you the light on that tank today, but I do have another tank that is the same depth, actually just out of view of the camera right now. So we're going to stick this on here in just a second and we'll test it out and see how well it works. Everything looks good. It's got a good metal build to it, which is nice. I've got some plastic ones, but I do always like the metal. I'm assuming that's aluminum. Probably all in here. And throw that up on the screen. That way you all can kind of look at the different parameters there. And this is the 14-watt version. There we go. Of course, all the basics are some different adjustments and settings on the light itself. It's got a built-in timer setup, so you could do it for 3, 6, or I believe 12 hours. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, 3, 6, or 12 hours. And there. So let's get this thing on the tank. Let's get it plugged in. Let's see how it looks. Alright, now the fun part, because we actually get to play with this light. So one thing I do want to point out is the housing on this light is 16 inches across. Now we are doing this on a 2-foot tank, and you'll notice that we still get full lighting coverage on the bottom, so not an issue there. Also, this is mounted currently about 18 inches off of the the base there, so that's going to be the same height that I'm going to be using it on the other tank. So for testing purposes, this works really well. Now I did switch over to the metal mounting brackets that are included. So these are what I'm going to be using. Again, those plastic arms or mounting brackets on my rimless tank, that's going to work perfect. But for the demonstration here, because this tank is wider, we switched to the metal arms. So this will accommodate all various sizes of tanks within the parameters of whatever model you order. Lots of different options when you go to order in terms of what size and length you want. Let's take a look at some of the functions here, because this is the stuff that I was excited about. All right, so we've got your adjustability here for your brightness. Give it a second for the camera to catch up in between those. One thing I thought was neat is that when you cycle through your brightness levels, as opposed to getting to the highest level and it dropping all the way back to the bottom and starting over again, it actually works its way backwards. So it goes all the way to the brightest and then it works its way back down. That is that button right there. Get this to focus. Our next button there actually lets you change out between, currently I've got white light, red light, and blue light. There is just your red and blue. And again, the brightness level function works for all three modes. There is your white light only with no red or blue. And brightness adjustment. One of the cool things here, and this is what I thought was important, because a lot of times I'm answering questions about algae and things of that nature. And that's because people don't have timers a lot of the time, so they're getting not consistent lighting. This has got 3 different modes on it. So you've got a button here. That yellow indicates a 3-hour timer. Your green indicates a 6-hour timer. And your red indicates a 12-hour timer. So my suggestion would be, when you're setting this, because it's going to go from the time that you push that button, we just set an alarm on your phone for a minute or two before you actually want to start that light cycle every day, and then go and push the button. So I'm going to set a timer when I get this set up on the tank on my phone for, I don't know, we'll say 10 o'clock if I want it to run from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. I'll set it for 10 o'clock, 9:58, and then 10 o'clock I'll hit the button. I'll put it onto a 6-hour timer, and then every day that will run for 6 hours starting at 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. You do of course have the option of just using your manual power on, power off every day, or if you're going to be hooking it into a system that's already got timers engaged in that, you don't have to worry about using the built-in timer. Most people don't have elaborate setups like that, so I think this is going to be handy for the average person buying this. They don't have to go spend the extra $6 to $10 on a timer. It's already included in there. Other than that, I think this is going to work really well for what I'm going to use it for. Again, full disclosure, the light was sent to me for free so that I could show you all the light and I could stick it on that tank. There's going to be a link in the description and a promo code to get you all 15% off essentially anything on the website, and all orders are shipped for free on the website. So I hope you all enjoyed it. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out and ask. I will be doing a follow-up to see how this holds up and how well it grows plants, most importantly, here in a couple of months once I can assess it and give you all a good opinion of it. And until next time, keep your fish healthy, keep yourselves healthy. Don't be afraid to catch yourself a little fish room fever. Take care, everybody.